22nd class, daily boost of Bitachon. Today we're going to be discussing, do I own my assets or am I just borrowing them? What does this mean? I take the example of when I was looking for a car to buy. When I was looking for this car, I was searching everywhere, and I had several other cars before, but I wanted a nice, fancy car. I was going to do real estate. I gotta, have drive my clients in a nice car. So I find this 4-year-old Mercedes and I purchase it. Everything is great. I, spend the time doing the research and shopping everywhere to find out if it's the best deal. I get my hands on the car, I purchase it, and I use it for some time. After some time, I realize that the car started breaking down. It started having issues. And it was just as good as the warranty that was left. And then I was in the garage every single other day. So even though I made this purchase, I have two ways of looking at this and how I made this purchase. So two different perspectives. I could say, Hashem has given me the opportunity to find a good deal. That's one way, right? The other way is I really know how to make a wise purchase. I really know how to get a good deal. I'm a deal finder. So which one is the correct method? Obviously, we have to remember that God is the one that gave us the opportunity to make this purchase, to find this deal, whether it's buying a cell phone, whether it's buying a car, whatever it is, we have to be reminded how and why we got this asset, and ownership of this asset. And Bitachon gives us this great understanding of our assets and reminds us that our money might only be a deposit. When Hashem puts money, you make a deal, you sell a real estate deal, you make a nice commission, you get a $20,000 commission. This commission that's getting deposited into your bank account is only a deposit. When it's looked at as a deposit and not, this is my money, I earned this completely, I did this on my own, then you'll have the opportunity to be given as to whether you will be able to keep it or if it will be given to someone else. Typically, when God gives us, success, wealth, assets, we are just kind of the we're watching over it. And I'm looking for the word, but typically we are just supervising, if you want to say, that money that was provided to us. For example, I had in my rental business, I was getting deposits for rentals, and sometimes there could be a couple $100,000 in the account where I have a lot of bookings and all this money is going in the account. Attorneys do the same thing. They have escrow accounts. They can see this big number in their account, but the money doesn't belong to them. It's just a deposit. In the same instance, when we see that money has to be allocated to those people that deserve that money, that money belongs to, and therefore it's just a deposit. So what we have to do is, if we want to enjoy the money that's given to us, or the car, the house, the bank account, the success, the wealth, whatever it is that's given to us, we have to be reminded that we're going to tell God, I'm going to enjoy it correctly. Thank you for giving me this. I would have not had this without you. And if you have that attitude, you will not be holding it on for the next person. Because essentially that money, those opportunities might just go to the next person. Have you ever had an opportunity where you receive a payment and then boom, the next week it goes somewhere else and you're like, what just happened? I just worked so hard to pay my bills this week and this money just went to a credit card, I had to pay the gardener, I had to pay this, whatever it is. So that's because the money that you made and what you gained that week did not belong to you. So we have to be reminding ourselves every single day, God, I rely on you. And when you walk into your home, every single day your house, do you say to yourself, you have a mortgage, first of all. So technically, not everybody has a mortgage, but those that have a mortgage, the bank really owns your house, right? So but there is a portion of it that we own, that we put a deposit, we've got equity. So bottom line, we have to be reminded every single day we go into our house and thank Hashem. Same thing when you have a job, you might go to work. Do you really ask yourself and remind yourself, how lucky you are to have this job? Do you thank Hashem in the morning? Do you wake up in the morning and say, thank you for giving me this job so I could provide for my family? And you gave me the opportunity to have the mindset and the ability and the skills to keep this job. Let's remind ourselves every single day who's above us. Have yourself a wonderful day. Don't forget to like, subscribe. If you enjoy this class, thank you very much. All the best.